It's your girl Zama Lindi back with it.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Wait, what? It's not a Zama Lindi video up until I flop. Hey guys, it's your girl Zama Lindi. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, what's up? I am back, and I'm going to be telling you guys where I've been, and also I'm going to be sharing secrets on how to pass your learner's license first attempt. If you are planning on getting your learner's license, this is definitely for you. Do make sure to like this video if you do, comment down below, subscribe, and also click that notification bell to be part of the gang family. So I haven't gone for quite a while, and people have been asking me if I'm okay, what has been happening, and etc. I wasn't going through depression for those who have been asking, but I really appreciate the messages and being concerned about my well-being. I truly appreciate that. I didn't have a phone, and it was kind of daunting not to have a phone, not because I didn't have a phone, but also because I usually edit my videos on my phone, and so I feel like not having a phone kind of took that away from me. At some point I just shut down, and I was like, should I continue creating content, because I've been gone for so long. And when you don't create content for a certain amount of time, you just kind of go through the creative block. You just kind of lose ideas, and interest. And I think it's just one of those moments where you have to remind yourself why you started and why you are doing this. So yeah, I didn't have a phone, and that was up until like the end of December. I got another phone. It was the same phone. So yeah, my first phone shut down. It was like, I'm good, man. It's been years, and this is it. And so I decided to get another phone after a while. I bought another phone, and I wasn't satisfied because it was like 16 gigabyte, and I couldn't do a thing. I couldn't even like download any other apps besides WhatsApp and Instagram. So I was like, hell to the no. And so I sold it as a secondhand phone. Yeah, so I didn't have a phone for quite a while. I was just like, you know what, let me just wait for the phone that I want, or at least close to what I want. I usually edit on my phone, and people have been asking like, why don't you edit on your laptop? I tried that. It is daunting. It's a very, very long process. It is draining for those who are not used to editing on the laptop, and I just couldn't, child. I just couldn't. So I just decided, you know what, let me stop. But also, one of the other reasons I won't be too active on YouTube, and also I haven't been active for quite a while, is I'm doing my matric year this year. So that means I will be very busy. Like, life is hectic, okay? Too much workload, there are times where I just have mental breakdowns, and it's just like, wow, for how long, But I am definitely pushing through. I'm doing okay though. Besides school, I'm doing very well, and I think it's safe to say I am temporarily back. So I'll shoot videos when I have the time to, but I definitely am not promising you guys that I'll be consistent, like video every single week. That would not be possible. But I do hope you guys understand, and I do hope you guys are happy. I missed y'all so much. I missed looking at the camera. I missed everything about you guys, the feedback, just us engaging, and I truly hope that I will get to do more of that this year, hopefully when I have the time to. But yeah, let's just jump straight to the main reason why we're here, and that's how to pass your learners. So I did my learner's license last year. I think it was November, and I passed. Like, the girl passed. And on the same day that I was writing my learners, I was also writing my English paper. It was an exam, so I had to prepare for my subjects, my exams, and also I had to prepare for my learners, and I only had like a week to study for my learners. So I'm going to tell you guys how to pass your learners. So you will have people telling you that you have to buy the book or download a PDF or pay for certain apps, you know, or there's even like courses online that make you pay like most probably 300 to ace the learners. Like, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. There's absolutely no reason to buy anything. All you need to pass your learners is the K53 app, the blue app. I had like 4 apps that I was told to download. There was the Top Score app, K53 app, K53 RSA, and some other nonsense. And I was so frustrated because I just had this whole idea of how am I going to study each and every single thing. And whenever you go through those apps, there's always, it's the same thing, right? But the questions are asked in a different way, and it kind of puts pressure on you because some questions are asked in a more difficult way than the others. And there's absolutely no need for that, guys. You need the K53 app, and that's it. Like, process it, okay? Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell their other friends that this is all they need. The K53 app, the blue one, is all you need. So what you actually have to go through that app is when you open the app, you get K53 test. I don't know which learners you might be going for, whether it's code 8, 10, or whatever, but it's the same for each and every single code, so it will definitely apply for you too if you're not doing light vehicles, if you're doing a truck, you know, and etc. It's still the same thing. You will get K53 tests, and you will get book test. Go through everything, the signs, go through the rules, road and rules, go through road signs, controls. You should be able to master controls. I'm not expecting anyone to get lower than 4 out of 8 when it comes to controls, because I just think if you know a car and you're familiar to the controls of a car, that's general knowledge. Like, that is completely general knowledge. So all you need to really focus on road rules and signs. Child, when I say signs, it is very important. Signs, I think for me it was much easier to understand the signs, but the road rules are very important. But don't panic. Don't panic, because you're going to be doing multiple choice questions, which kind of makes things easier. So I would say get familiar with the questions more than memorizing them. If it does work for you, memorize them like I do, but get familiar with the questions and how to answer them and which answer is correct to a certain question. If you get that correct, you're going to pass, because it's just multiple choice. So all you have to do is just circle A, B, or C. After you've went through the road signs, road rules, and the controls, please go through book A, book B, and book C. You'll see that on the app it's written book test and K53 test. Do not go through that K53 test, okay? There's absolutely no time to be going through such. Like, all you need to do is go through the book test. And the book test, you get book A, B, and C. And the reason why they say study all of them, it's because learners' tests are structured differently. So if I wrote, for instance, book A, you might write book B. So they kind of mix the questions around, and they might not be in the same order. Hence, you have to master each and every single one of them out of the 3 tests. Make sure that you do the tests all over again. It doesn't matter if you pass them. Go through the tests up until you're like really satisfied with the mark. Like for instance, you'll get 27 out of 30, I think, or 25 out of 27 for road and rules. You'll get 6 out of 8 for controls, and etc. Make sure you go through them up until you at least get, or you at least miss 1 mark or 2 marks for each question. You have to meet a certain criteria for each category. So for controls, it's 6 out of 8. If you don't get anything above 6 out of 8 or 6 out of 8, you failed the test. If you do well in all the others, which is road signs and road rules, and you fail the controls, then you fail the test. So all you have to do is practice book A, book B, and book C. On the day of the test, do not panic. What I did when I got there, I was wearing my uniform, and 2 hours after the test, I had to rush to school because I was writing an English paper, and it was literature. I finished my test within 20 minutes, and you only have an hour, so that's how easy it is when you study. That's how easy it is when you go through each and every single thing. If you are going to be doing your learners and then afterwards booking your driving lessons, I think it's very important that you study your learners for understanding and not just to cram. I had my driving lessons, I think it was January this year. I remember doing one lesson with my instructor, and I had to look at the signs. Like, you're not just driving, you have to understand the signs. I was like, shucks, I actually forgot everything because I was starting to just pass, you know, like that's how it is. So it's certain things that you really need to take note of, and yeah, I would really recommend that you study to understand. If you are in need of questions, wait, what? It's not a Zama Lindi video up until I flop. If you are in need of answers to your questions for learners, make sure you drop your question down below and I will get back to you. If I don't, make sure you DM me on Instagram. There's absolutely no ways I will not answer you because I'm always on Instagram, and I'll definitely get back to you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you like, comment down below, and you hit that bell to become a part of this gang family. Let me know what kind of videos you're expecting or what you would like to see from my channel. You may not see it as soon as you want, but you'll definitely see it. Peace out. Your love is rated X. That means you're extra, extra.